Hey, Garen here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 ways that we can set up the tech on your side, which means the camera and the microphone and the lights, so that we can create really high quality content. I want my service to be fast and convenient and fun also for you, but I also want the content to be really high quality. So I don't want to rush this too much. I feel like a little bit of work up front to dial this in will make sure that that content is fantastic when it's all said and done. So the first way that we can do it is just with your webcam. In most cases, your laptop camera, or if you've got one of these guys on your desktop, those shoot in HD, so the quality is going to be great. A couple things, we want to raise the camera up. We want it to be at eye level, just as if we're having a conversation. If you just open your laptop on your table, it's going to be facing up at you. We're going to have a nice view up your nostrils. The bottom of your head will be big, the top will be small, and it'll be a weird perspective. So let's get it up at eye level, and it'll be just like we're talking to each other. The next thing is we want it to be light. So while the camera is high quality, the sensor is really small. So there's times where it looks plenty bright to your naked eye, but it actually gets grainy really fast on the quality. So I like to be light. You can either open a window and have the natural light coming towards you. A lot of people try to show off their view. So they stand in front of a window, but then they get backlit and then we can't see you very well. Nobody cares about the background anyways. So be in front of a window, have that natural light come in. If not, you can just get a simple ring light, just like this. Put it behind the camera, shine it towards you, and that'll be great light. And then the last thing is your microphone. This is an ATR 2100. I'll drop a link for this below. You can get off of Amazon. They're inexpensive. It just plugs right into the USB and it sounds fantastic. Now, the second way we can film together is using your phone. It might sound kind of crazy, but in most cases, the camera on your phone is better than the camera on your laptop. So this is not a cheapskate way to film. We can actually get really great quality off of this. And Riverside has a mobile app. So just open it on your phone and we can do our entire filming session right from here. This is a flexi tripod. So you can either just put it on your table or you can wrap around a pole or whatever it is. These are inexpensive. They're small, they're portable, but they work great. And then there's a mount for your phone that has a cold shoe mount. So for this, I have a Rode shotgun microphone that just plugs right into your phone, as long as you still have a headphone jack. We can talk on there, so we can do our filming session. We can record on here, and that's an entire film studio in your hand. This is an example of filming off of your phone, and this is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. I'm talking right into the external microphone right here. If we decide to film on your phone, you have to make sure to wipe off the webcam. I hate it when we film and we look back and we go, oh man, it's a brand new iPhone and the quality doesn't look great. And it's because there's a big fingerprint right on top of the camera. And the third way we can film together is with a DSLR. So this is a legit video camera. This is designed for vlogging on YouTube. It has a selfie screen on it. And you can get this thing, which is called a Cam Link. This allows you to plug an HDMI cable into USB and then plug that into your computer. And then when you're in Riverside, when we're filming with each other, you know how in Zoom you can select your camera input source? Well, with this, you just plug it in and then you select your DSLR camera. And now this becomes your webcam. And since that feed is running into your computer, then we don't have to run audio through that. We can just still use our same microphone, our same USB microphone. Whenever I'm recording my side for something, like if I go on somebody's podcast, I use this to get the highest quality video I can. And what I do is just extend my tripod a little bit, and then I'll take this and place it behind my laptop so that the lens of the camera is right here. And it looks like I'm making eye contact with the viewer. This is what it looks like recording off of the DSLR. Hopefully it looks a lot better, that it's a lot higher quality. Hopefully, it'll look better for you too, because you're not a bald dude sitting underneath an incandescent light. But it should look good. It should sound the same because I'm still using the same external USB microphone. And the one cool thing about this is a Sony ZV-1 and it has a bokeh button. So everybody likes that blurry background, right? Normally you have to have a big lens and you have to know how to dial it in just right. This has a button. You push on the button and it blurs everything out. I'm sitting too close to the background. There's not enough depth for it to really work. But if I were to, push this thing 10 feet that way and stand in front of it so I have that depth behind me, it works really easily. So if that matters to you, if you like that bokeh blurry effect, then you might want to check out the Sony ZV-1. So those are the 3 methods. You might be asking yourself now, which one should I use? And I will say that 95% of all my clients do number 1. They just film off of the webcam on their laptop. With Riverside, it's high quality, it's fast, and it's easy. It's great. If you want to experiment with your phone or with a DSLR and just compare the quality, I'm more than open to doing that. I'm also open to doing a test call. So if you want to put a preliminary call on the calendar for just 10, 20 minutes, and we can play around with camera angles and audio and get everything dialed in before the filming session starts, I'm 100% down to do that. Then that way, on our 1 hour call, we're not wasting time doing tech stuff, and we're not frustrated and flustered if things don't go right. You don't have to do that. Most of my clients don't, but I'm more than happy to do that with you. And the last thing that I'll say is, no matter what method you choose, when you're getting set up and you're positioning your camera like this and you're trying to get your set just right, you're probably going to be seeing yourself in landscape mode, meaning, wide and short like this, like looking at your TV screen. But remember, most of the times the content is going to be seen on a phone. So when we do the 9:16, which are the vertical videos, or even the 4:5, which are more, a little more stubby, rectangular, they're going to be vertical. So right now on my laptop, this looks great. But when we crop in the sides for those videos, now all of a sudden you're going to be seeing this. So my head is going to look enormous. So what I recommend doing is just pushing the camera a little bit further back than you otherwise would, and then tilting it down so that your head is at the top. Now we have all of this real estate that we didn't have before, so that when we crop in, my head isn't enormous. So that's it. Just push the camera a little bit further back than you otherwise would have. And that's it. That's all my tips for setting up your technology. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to help however I can.